Merely peace in our time, peace in all time.
To know that you, at your graduation, the President of the United States, and it being John Kennedy, somebody I could relate to, the first president I could truly relate to, because he represented youth. He represented, if you listened and went all the way back to his inaugural speech, we were supposed to begin to take responsibility. I was very involved in civil rights. I was a freedom rider, and we knew that things were going to change. He would make them change. And to have your parents there, my sister, my brother, and to see the looks on their face, and then to march down and sit there and to listen, that I had to begin to look at the world a little differently, because we had grown up during the Cold War. And you didn't question. You just knew that every Russian was bad, and they wanted to destroy the world. And all of a sudden, here was a president saying, wait a minute, we need to begin to look differently. And that you needed to really begin to listen and see what things were alike. How could you compromise? This had an unbelievable impact, in terms of what I finally did with my life. Because he said we all had to make a difference. And I found what I felt would allow me to make a difference. I was able to be involved in the passage of ADA. I was able to be involved and work on the passage of the right of education for all handicapped children. He allowed us to look at ourselves. What did he say? He said that we needed to give back. How could I give back? I could give back by helping make people be able to be part of our society and be taxpayers rather than tax takers. And that everybody had ability. It was an evolutionary kind of thing in terms of what I chose to do. I worked for the Employment Service, again, trying to work with youth and adults who really had lost their way, needed help getting either into the world of work for the first time or getting back to the world of work. And I really found what I wanted to do with my life. And that was really advocating and being in the whole field of vocational rehab, working with young people, old people, anybody with a disability who needed help in breaking down the barriers that stood in the way of them becoming employed or re-entering the world of work. And then I left the Governor's Committee and went to work for the President's Committee on Employment of People with Disabilities. I was there for 20, some years between the President's Committee and the Department of Labor, and then I retired and started seeing the world.